There we go. I won't keep you up for too long. I think this is fine for background music. Let me just fix it a little bit. Again, if the background music is too loud, you tell me. If it, you know, if you cannot, if you can hear it too much, you tell me again, because I don't know. I don't know. 85 Bitcoin, guys. 85 Bitcoin. Well, technically not, but my wife told me that on Coinbase. Where is Coinbase over here? I don't have Coinbase. I actually don't have Coinbase chart. Bitcoin USDT. I think on Coinbase it was. Where is Coinbase over here? I clicked the wrong button. USDT. Where is the Coinbase? There we go. Coinbase over here. My wife told me that Coinbase on Coinbase was 85. No, 84,925. So, you know, we are just there. We're just there. A little bit more than 85k, but you know, we predict the future. It's 85. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Of course, we gotta have a live stream because everybody excited, and I'm not in the mood to making videos. So you know, we just doing live streams. I got like less than an hour, like 45 minutes maybe before I have to do stuff. Actually, less than that. But you know, a quick live stream, maybe a couple of videos after that. I don't know. We're gonna see that. How you doing, guys? Wizard Cell, what's up? What's up? The beauty. Cardano, eventually, Cardano, eventually. Pampurano, how you doing, man? Hamza. Moon phase chart is doing well. The moon phase is doing well. We just had a new moon. We are pumping on the new moon. Do I have to tell you anything else? Another stream, we are being spoiled. Ah, that's me, you know. I spoil my my fans. Time for some Dodge Daddy. Maybe at the end of the stream. I don't know. We're gonna check that out. Hey, Tila, it's happening. Retail on the menu. Retail on the menu. Where is the retail over here? As you see right now, we got a Coinbase app. It's number 4 on the apps. I think this is App Store. I don't know. Maybe it's not the App Store. But anyways, finance apps. Coinbase app is number 4 right now. 10th of November, that's today. All apps, 58. When this gets to 0 or 1, when this gets to 1, you know, there is that. But retail is getting excited. My wife told me something very interesting right now. I told her that, you know, retail is here and blah blah, and she said, nah, they don't believe it until 100k. And the reason for that is because you know, 80, 90K, that's just like 70K with, you know, extra number in front. Like it doesn't matter, right? But when they see 100K, that's something new. That's when they're gonna FOMO in, right? So maybe, you know, I always said like 80, 90K is good enough for Bitcoin, but if it goes 100K plus 120K, I'm not complaining. I'll be, you know, the first guy. I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. 80, 90K is not the top. You know, I'm gonna be the first guy. But you know, maybe that's the thing. Maybe the thing that because retail might be a little bit, you know, still on the sideline, just watching. Because you gotta understand, the retail doesn't buy bottoms. They buy the tops. Always just the tops, right? So when stuff starts pumping, retail waits and they wait. And I don't know if you remember the first time, maybe when you invested, you probably bought some kind of top somewhere, right? Because you heard about the thing and it's not going anywhere. And then it went a little bit higher. Nah, this is just, you know, scam. And then it goes higher like, oh my God, this thing is going. And then maybe I'm going to wait for the pullback. It goes higher and then you buy the top, right? Because you cannot wait anymore. You cannot wait for any pullbacks because there are no pullbacks. And then you buy the top. You know, that's how retail works, right? Retail is really good at buying the tops. And, you know, are they buying right now? At 80K, 85K is like 70K, right? Like it's nothing. It's just like 15K above that. So, you know, there is that. What about Sandbox? Can you do an analysis of Sandbox, please? We're going to check out Sandbox. How is Sandbox doing? I think Sandbox is doing well. Dogecoin is up 15% again. So Dogecoin is doing actually very well right now. And this is oftentimes, you know, one of the last coins that pump. And it looks like it's going, guys. Like Dogecoin looks like it's going over here towards the upside. It feels like this part over here, right? This part of it. Can we do the logarithmic chart on this one? So this happened actually in 3 phases over here. This is the first move. This happened first phase, second phase, and third phase over here. So not actually the same. Because over here, when we start going on, this was first phase, second, like third phase. Like this actually took a long time. This looked like it took like, you know, 3-4 months or something like that. So, you know, maybe just the starting phase out of this move. But, you know, I don't believe this is gonna, you know, do another one of these moves over here because it's gonna get $50 or something like that. My faith is not that good in Dogecoin just right now, but it does look very good. Like Dogecoin over here is pumping. The most important part when it comes to Dogecoin is pumping above this this high over here. That is very important, and I believe so, you know, other coins are gonna get there very soon. You can see over here we are watching Shiba as well. Shiba is looking for that move. This is a little bit different chart, but you know, this Pepe is already breaking towards upside. Right now Elon is up 40%. Like a lot of meme coins are doing insane gains, like 100%, 50%, 70%. Why? Because they're meme coins with, you know, 70K, you know, market cap. There is that. Where is Sandbox over here? Sandbox we got right now. Sandbox still down in the box. It's getting out of the box. Over here we got a weekly time frames, guys. We got a weekly close, and Sandbox did actually manage to get a weekly close up here above these 2 moving averages. So, you know, maybe the box is done, and maybe it's very close to, you know, start popping. But, you know, the box is right now, when you get into the box and then you wait for these moving averages over here, and they kind of start curving like this over here, and there is a major support level over here. This thing often, once starts breaking up here, you know, this is the move. So it is very close. I think Mana does the same thing. Yeah, Mana is also breaking towards upside over here. So this looks very nice. Gary, how you doing? Can we have some tea about Holochain, man? Holochain! I haven't looked at Holochain. It's just Holo. Hot, yeah. I haven't looked at Holo in very long time. Maybe a year, maybe less, 6 months, maybe something like this. I don't know. Very long time I haven't looked at a Holochain. So I'm gonna, once I open the Holochain, I'm predicting it's gonna be in some kind of box. It's not pumped just yet. It's some kind of box down there. Yeah, it's just like down here. You can see down here the box is the same box, but it is not even above the 50 moving average. So it looks like altcoins are still waiting. That means that retail is not quite here yet. We have time to pump, because if you look at Mana over here, right, Sandbox over here, like these are at the bottom, right? And I gotta tell you again, retail is not so smart to buy these coins at the bottom, because they do not understand how high this stuff is gonna pump, where it's gonna, like, maybe we are just at the part where we got early retail right now here, and early retail is buying, right? And that might be the case, but the mass euphoria, mass retail is not here just yet, I don't think. Like, retail is definitely here, because you see on a finance apps number 4, right? People are interested, but I'm a little bit unsure whether they are buying or not. Now CME gap. Yeah, we got a CME gap. You all know, I don't have to, you know, say anything about CME gap. You know my stance on the CME gaps. I hate CME gaps, you know, so there is that. You see over here we had a CME, can you see on the chart? Over here we had a CME gap, and you know, this is the weekly time frame. So it took very long time before it actually got close. You know, it doesn't have to do this to close the CME gap. Remember that. Okay, if it wants to close the CME gap at one point, you know, it can go like this over here, you know, and then over here, you know, sometimes in 2025 close the gap. It doesn't have to come right back down. I'm just telling you right now, right? And there has been CME gaps that have never been closed. Most notorious over here, there is a gap over here, and everybody knows this gap because I've been, you know, complaining about this game for a long time. This has technically never been closed over here because it goes right over here. There's a little bit part, never been closed ever, and I don't believe this, you know, at 10k is ever gonna be closed. You know, we got CME gaps that have never been closed. We have CME gaps that takes, you know, I don't know, 6 months over here, maybe more, 6 to 9 months to get closed, right? So, you know, just because you have CME gap doesn't mean anything. People who want to get you bearish, they're gonna say, oh, CME gap, and, you know, you get bearish. Don't believe people. Google search trends for Bitcoin. Interesting, very interesting. Let's check that out. Restore, can restore. Fear and greed should probably be at some euphoria over here levels right now. Extreme greed. Very nice. Google Trends Bitcoin. Let's see over here. This is Norway past day. Nah, let's go past 5 years. Maybe a little bit. Let's go worldwide. I'm gonna go worldwide. Something went wrong. There we go. 12 months. Okay, last 12 months. You can see up here it's skyrocketing up here. Can you just see US? America, no, United States, past 12 months. Yeah, it is higher here, but it would be nice to get a 5 years. Yeah, there we go, there we go. So over here, this was the previous top over here in March over here, and then we consolidated. Right now, we're climbing up here again, but we are definitely not yet, you know, at these peaks up here in 2022. This is the fear phase. This is when Bitcoin was going down to 20k. That's what happened. This is the tops. This is the bottom. You can see both the bottom, the bottom and the tops give you very high trends on searches. This was previous top up here, but until we are above 75 or, you know, even all the way up to the 100, like, not yet. But it is going higher. It is going higher. Still some way to go. Wise wife. Yeah, my wife got some kind of interesting ideas from time to time. So that's good. That's good. That's very good. Wi-Fi IQ built different. 90k will seem like a top, but then we get like 120 and that's the top. Maybe, I don't know. Like, we are still watching for retail to FOMO in. We still, you know, I think they're still in disbelief on how high, because over here when it started nobody cared. Over here they're like, it's just gonna go down. I think come to 70k, nah, it's gonna go down. So I think maybe retail wanted to buy here, but when it was going down over here, nah, it's pretty much over, so they thought. And right now we are pumping again, so now, oh my god, why didn't I buy it 60, 70k? Why didn't I do that? No, it's gonna come back down over here again and it's gonna do this move. So everybody is gonna waiting for this dip, but you know, there are no dips, guys. There are no dips. There are no dips, you know. There are no dips, unfortunately. Not for retail. Like, we had a lot of dips, but retail is not getting the dips. How high can sandbox go this cycle? Do you know about MPC? Yeah, I played World of Warcraft. Google searches are pumping too. Yeah, everything is pumping. Cardano. How is Cardano doing right now? It's doing well. It's doing this consolidation over here at the top over here, but it's looking very well. Like, when you see, you know, Cardano just had a massive pump towards upside up here. This is like, you know, 50% move, and there is no immediate pullback. Like, this can go definitely do something like this over here and pull back and stuff like that, right? But even if it stays in this box over here and pulls back something like, I don't know, this would be a 20% pullback over here, like 20%. Like, it's still very majorly bullish, MPC will outperform all memes, the dip that never dips. Copernicus. How high can sandbox go this cycle? Yeah, that's the good question. Like, how high can anything go this cycle? We don't know. That's the big. That's the thing. At least I don't know. Like, I don't know how other people figure these things out, but I don't know. I don't know how high it can go. But I would bet, like, over here, I always say, like, the realistic part is somewhere around mid part. Like, that's the, you know, that's the lowest it can go, the way I see it, right? Sorry, that's the not the lowest. That's the highest. That's the lowest high it can go to. So it can go higher than that, something like that. I don't know. Right. So the question is, how many x's can this do? Right, to half over here, like 15x, 10x. What is 10x up here? You know, so around up here, 2 point something up here. That should be the first target up here. This is 15x. So 20x up here, somewhere around, you know, 4.5. This is the next target up here, give or take. This is the midway up here somewhere. So I would say something like there are two major targets up here, but if he starts breaking everything, like going, you know, higher than previous high, goes to, you know, 16 months, does 30x or something like that, that's gonna be insane. But you know, I always have very conservative targets, even on Bitcoin. Like my conservative target on Bitcoin is 80-90k, and we reached that. Like, if I've invested, you know, and I'm already thinking, because there is some money in Bitcoin, but I'm already thinking, like, is it time? Like, we know how to draw the lines, so I'm kind of waiting for Bitcoin to sell. But you know, if I had seen any kind of top right now, I would be happy to sell at 80-90k. You might not believe me, but you know, my top for Bitcoin was very realistic. 80-90k, I'm gonna be happy when you buy down at 20k, right? You buy down 20k, you go to 80-90k, you get like 4.5x or something like that, 3.45x, something like, give or take. Like Bitcoin, like, that's pretty fine, that's fine. 4x, 5x, whatever, right? If it goes to 100k, it's even better. But you know, my target is realistic. The problem with a lot of people is they have unrealistic targets on Bitcoin. $500,000, oh, it's going to tell you, so if I buy a Bitcoin 100k, I can get 5x. You understand? Why XRP not pumping then? No, XRP is rubbish. The problem, we don't want XRP to pump, that's the thing, right? Because when XRP pumps, it's pretty much over. So when XRP does this move over here, every time XRP does that move, it's pretty much over. We do not want XRP to pump. We want XRP to pump after everything else. Once everything else is pumped, then we want XRP to pump. But not until XRP actually pumps, you know, we're good. So, you know, we want the XRP to keep going like this over here forever. And then eventually, you know, when everything is at, you know, $1 billion market cap, something like that, you know, we want to have this move. When altcoin season, I'm telling you guys, you are in the altcoin season. It might not seem like that on some coins, but you are in the altcoin season. Nah, technically not, you know, the altcoin season that people talk about it, not, but you know, everything is so low that, you know, that's how altcoin season starts. They start from the bottom, go towards the upside, right? Now, the dominance over here is doing this move up here to right now, towards the upside. I'm a little bit unsure because we are pretty much, I'm not pretty much confident, but you know, depending on the top line over here, on the rising wedge over here, this might have been fake up. We are looking at coins doing 10, 20, 30% right now towards the upside. I mean, there is a whole bunch of coins right now doing 10, this is 10, 20%. Crow is up 25% up right now. Dogecoin 16%. Elon is up 4%. These are meme coins. VIF is up 11% up here. Seed is up 10%. Let me see down here. Right now they're having a little bit more bullish, but yeah, but a lot of coins are up, you know, by very large numbers right now. And the question is, how much can Bitcoin keep, you know, outperform the coins? Because if Bitcoin can pump, if Bitcoin pumps for like 5 to 10% a day, and altcoins pumps 10 to 20% a day, eventually. There is no other way to, you know, Bitcoin continues going towards upside, but there is no other way than dominance continue going towards the upside. Because if the bullishness continues, more and more retail will FOMO in, more and more retail will give up on Bitcoin. I mean, they might still have a hope for Bitcoin right now if they're thinking it's gonna go to 200k or 300k or something like that. But they're buying altcoins because they want to get into altcoins. But they're not buying cheap altcoins, you know. They're not buying, you know, sand and mana. So over here, down here, I'm gonna show you right now. Right, you gotta see. Where is sand mana over here right now? Where are my coins? I always Always miss this up here. There you go. Okay, man, let's look at mana up here. They're not buying sand and mana. Retail doesn't buy this. The retail is very bad at buying boxes. I mean, some retail do buy boxes. I do understand that. But most retail do not buy boxes. They buy when stuff pumps like over here, and then they think it's gonna go higher, and then they buy, right? They don't buy boxes because I didn't pump. This thing is not just doing 2%. I wanna buy that thing that just pumped like, you know, 30%. So they're buying Dogecoin right now. Why? Because Dogecoin is pumping like 60 to 30% every day, right? So if you go to the daily time, not 30%, but it did pump like 20% yesterday, 30% yesterday. So they're definitely looking at Dogecoin right now because they like stuff that's in green. They like stuff that's pumping. They like the idea that, you know, it is a good coin, because if it pumps 30%, this has to be a good coin, right? But if it didn't pump like yet, you know, like some other coins and just sitting down in the boxes, they're like, nah, I don't want to buy that. Bitcoin dominance still at 59.7. DXY also pumping. Yeah, that should tell you something about this theory that DXY and Bitcoin is inversely correlated, which they're not. It is still not outperforming Bitcoin. Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, technically, like over here, I had this very nice line. I mean, is it a nice line up here? It goes something like this over here. Then up there, I think it broke out. So we had over here massive dump on Ethereum. This is Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart. Massive down here, and you can see over here that we broke above that, and right now it's going for a retest over here, and right now the next move is up there. So Ethereum right now is consolidating up here at the top. Yes, it's not outperforming Bitcoin just yet, but I think in the long run over here right now, moving forward, it will outperform Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time, I think, before it outperforms Bitcoin over here towards the upside. I think. I mean, nobody knows, but you know, but it can at least outperform by 30%, at least by 30%. I think that's, you know, very realistic. Which one from your alts list hasn't pumped as much? Yes, a lot of them. I can tell you right now that, you know, I made a huge mistake about buying altcoins too early. And, you know, but that's just one of those things that you learn, you know, as life moves on. Retail will buy MPC, mark my words. Dude, there is no point in shilling, you know, coins on a stream that has 40 viewers. Like, go to a stream that has, you know, 10,000 viewers or, you know, 5,000 viewers or whatever, and then shill your coins. That's where you should, like, there are 40 people watching. And since they are on my channel, they probably already max invested, so they won't buy your coin because they have no more money left, because they're smart people, you know. But, you know, are you still calling 1890 top? Yeah, that's the big thing. Am I still calling like that? I mean, that was so far, that was the idea. Over here we got this line over here that's broken up here. We got this line over here, which is actually very nice. I think it might actually get a little bit stop up here at the top. That's around 90k up here. That's we're gonna see that. We also can zoom in a little bit on the chart over here and see how this is right now performing, because this is pretty much broken regardless how you look at it. So right now we got a new trend over here towards upside. We're gonna see when we get to 90k, but I gotta tell you guys, it's a little bit too early. Like, if you have been coming towards top in maybe in December or something like that, maybe I would be a little bit more pessimistic when it comes to Bitcoin top. But 80-90k top, I think it's okay, but can it go higher? Like right now, it does look like it's gonna go higher. Like, I'm gonna be so wrong on this top. It's not gonna be funny anymore. Yeah, it's not gonna even be funny. So we don't know, but you know, we are following the charts. We know how to draw a line, and when we get to the top, you know, we can definitely, you know, pull the lines and say, okay, this is pretty much done, right? So there is always some kind of line over here that gets broken. Eventually, this one again, but something like this over here, give or take. Right over here, it had an explosive move, start consolidating up here at the top, and then it broke down, right? And it's pretty much over, and then it went consolidation down here, eventually. And then the same thing is gonna happen up here, right? There will be some kind of line. It will go to that line up here, and this consolidation part is very important, because this consolidation part at the top is the distribution, the last distribution phase, and then after that we're gonna see out. But right now it looks like 90k is pretty much given. There is also bull flag over here that right now we are playing through, and bull flag goes something like this over here. goes from this top towards this top over here. There is a channel over here that goes something like this over here, which we actually broke out. Maybe we're gonna put the channel up here, something like that. And if you pull the top up here, the target also on the bull flag, the first target is around 90k. Like we just said, like 90k is the target right now for the bull flag. Now you might be thinking like, hey man, why isn't this bull flag? Because this is not the bull flag. The bull flag is just the last part. That said, 90k up here, it also corresponds to the line up here. You can see very nicely up here, like everything right now tells us this bull flag up here at 90k. Like 90k is pretty much, I think that might be the top. I don't know, that might be the top, but like my wife said, like retail really is gonna FOMO in if you go to 100k, because then they cannot wait anymore, right? I want you, not your viewers. I'm not gonna buy your MPC, man. I'm out of the money as well. People are waiting for Bitcoin pullback, it's never coming. The CET then would theoretically go to 150, 160k. I don't know how high it's gonna go, I don't know. But that's the thing. Do we have anything else that's right now popular? CoinCap. Let's go to CoinCap. What are people searching in CoinCap? Bitcoin, S-Trump coin. Isn't S-Trump down like big time? 70%, no way. Yeah, but it's after this, yeah, you know, it dumped down here like big time. Like all coins dumped down. So here are the MAGA coins, MAGA Trump USDT. Daily. This is the pump right now. This is the pump, right? This is the recovery. That's 70%, right? But the coins already dumped down 75%. Right now, they need, when stuff dumps down 75%, it needs, you know, 300% to get back up there again. You understand? But all MAGA coins dumped on the very news of the Trump winning, and right now went down. But I said like this might be capitulation phase right now. After this capitulation phase, there might, you know, these Trump coins might have actually have a chance to recover. I don't know. But they might have a chance to recover. Let's see what other things are trending. Where is the search? X Empire, Solar X. I don't know what these things are. Trending on Dex Scan, Raptor. These are meme coins, right? Gary Network, Anche Peak. These are actually coins that are actually recent searches. Yeah, okay, that's why it's Trump's up here, because we searched for that before. But I don't think I looked at X. Solar X, Xpa. Solar X, 1771. Yeah, I had a big move up here. Look at this bleed over here, man. This is sturgeon, like it's just been bleeding forever. Coinbase ranking finance apps is number 4 already. Yeah, we looked at that earlier. 91 is also the first FIB target. I think the alts will really start flying. Alts, you gotta understand that there is no bull market is over until this thing goes down. You don't understand that, right? So until the dominance, you know, drops down like a brick, there is no, you know, bull market zone. Bull market is not over until this drops down. This needs to drop down eventually because altcoins needs to pump, and for altcoins to pump outplay Bitcoin, these things needs to drop down. And as long as this thing is not dropping down, it continues going higher. So it looks very good. But Bitcoin is up almost at 85k right now. I don't think it hit 85k anywhere right now. 84.8, 84.8, 84.7, 85k on the dollar on Bitstamp, on the dollar, and Bybit is 84.949. So we did actually hit on Bitstamp. On Bitstamp we did hit 85 already. And this would, you know, this over here, this part over here, that's extortion pattern. You got a big impulsive move, you got an extortion pattern, and then it breaks. This extortion pattern goes into this pattern up here. It looks strongly bullish, guys. Like there is no other way to tell you about Bitcoin besides it looks very strongly bullish. Bitcoin looks extremely like this part over here. First of all, there was a slight, you know, movement up here, and right now it broke that, you know, upward trend towards upside, which is actually bullish. Then you had this rising extortion pattern towards upside. It broke even that towards upside. Bullishness all over the place. My friend at my work were asking me about what coins to buy. You see, I hear a lot of these stories. My co-workers are talking about it, right? Your co-workers are talking about it. Somebody else, but they are still having. They still have when they start talking. It's not when they start asking you what to buy. That's the very first phase, because they're like, what should I buy? If I buy, what should I buy? Right? They still haven't bought. They're just asking what to buy. But they are looking at the charts every day. It's going higher. It's going higher, right? And at one point, they cannot wait anymore because they need confirmation that, you know, the money they invest is gonna pay off, right? They're not gonna lose money. If I invest, so the only way to get confirmation is to already see a big green candle and then, you know, think this thing is good and then buy that thing, right? But the problem is not when coworkers start buying what to buy. It's when they start shilling you other coins that they already bought. Okay? So you come back to Cracker, you come back to my channel when your coworker starts telling you about this or that coin that's very good and he bought and stuff like that. Because when he buys, it's pretty much over. Asking what to buy is the start. When he buys, it's over. Anyways, guys, I gotta go pick up my kid from some training. And, you know, it was just a quick stream because Bitcoin is 85k, guys. 85k. What can I tell you? Life. Where is the... We're gonna have a nice outro over here. Take care, guys. I should... forget about it. I'll see you around, guys. I'll see you around.
Random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't ya? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity on the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, dash, dash. Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, dash,